Okay, welcome back. We're looking at activity 3.4. Does a battery have internal resistance? And for this, it says that we may need to darken the room for careful observations. And also says, ask the teacher for old rundown D cells. So I've got a couple of older D cells here. They're marked 3.6 amps and 3.7 amps. And I'm going to shut the lights out like that. And then I'm going to put these in like this. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to charge up the capacitor, which means I'm going to connect the batteries into the circuit with the capacitor. Oops, hang on. I got to make sure my... All right, I'm going to charge it up. Whoa! I don't know if you saw that, but it was just a very brief, quick light. Dim orange light that quickly lit up there on those two bulbs. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to discharge the capacitor. So I'm just going to connect these two to each other, and I'm going to look at any difference there might be in how bright the bulbs are, how long they light, etc. So again, you're going to do that yourself, set this up. And then it says, what's the difference you observe in bulb brightness and lighting time? And then number two, based on bulb brightness, when does the circuit have more resistance? During charging or discharging? So when I'm charging up the capacitor with the batteries, or when I'm discharging the capacitor? And then they want you to speculate. How can you account for the difference in resistance of the circuit? How can you account for the difference in resistance of the circuit? So if there's a difference in the light bulbs, apparently there's some difference in the resistance of the circuit. If you notice the beam from a flashlight, I'm reading for number 3 now, has become dimmer than it was new, what has happened to the flow rate of charge through its filament? Based on your observations above, is it more likely that over time resistance has increased in the bulb filament or in the battery? Ah, that's interesting. So why do batteries get dimmer with time? That's number 3. All right, so do that experiment, answer those questions, and you are done with section 3 of the CASEL curriculum. Congratulations.